Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the debut grand opening of Mad Villain Bistro Bed and Breakfast Bar Grill.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's talk about what genre the game actually fits into, because the game fits into multiple genres. It doesn't just fit into one. It's ambidextrous, it's fluid, it's in motion. The game is a first-person RPG looter shooter. It has open-world mechanics to it in a somewhat post-apocalyptic realm. It has mechanics that you see from a lot of MMO light games, like Destiny 2, like The Division, like The Division 2. Probably when The Division comes out. It has these mechanics that it's put into. It's essentially a MMO-light game for single players, except it's actually done really, really well. Surprise, surprise, CD Projekt Red can create a very, very good game. Now, the importance of why the genre matters is that you look at a lot of the things that it takes from Fallout, from The Division, from Destiny, these tiny, tiny little things, and CD Projekt Red executes on these ideas in full effect. They put these ideas into the game. They do a great job at establishing their world, and they do a great job of establishing the game as this fluid, in motion, constantly non-stagnant game. The game's looking so good, it's looking so smooth. Yes, CD Projekt Red has done it yet again.
My balls.
And I got a hot date with my Ripper Duck.
Let's talk about the gameplay, and let's first look at the cyber augmentations known as cyberware. Now, the cyberware allows you to get different new bio-augmentations that give your character new skills. For instance, your character at the beginning of the CD Projekt demo, they get a new eye that gives them the ability to now scan environments. In fact, it's referenced at the beginning of the demo. Your partner's like, why don't you have any scanners? Scan the enemy. And your character says, well, I don't have any fucking scanners. You go to the Ripper Dock after this mission, you get that new eye, and now you're able to scan people. You get a new skill. You're not only able to scan people, you're also able to now ricochet bullets off of walls, and you're now able to actually see where those bullets are going to go. You kind of get this new little pattern for tracking. Now, on top of that, you also get this new hand upgrade, this grip that now can tell you how many bullets are in your gun. I know that that's something that should be automatic in the gaming world, but it's in there and it makes sense. You're also able to hack into other people's cyberware. You're able to hack into their minds. It happens to you during the gameplay demo where you get hacked by the Corpotech. Then you hack into the cyborgs. I forgot what the gang that they're in. But you hack into one, and you can disable the squad's weaponry. And CD Projekt Red has constantly said that that this is in development, that this is still in a work in progress, but I think that it still may be in the game. And if it's in the game, it's gonna add a whole new level, a whole new layer to the game that I think that's going to put the game on a whole nother level. The game seems a lot more open-ended than in The Witcher 3. With The Witcher 3, the game was very, very linear when it came to your approach to certain situations and certain issues. It was way more political than combative, meaning that it was like an episode of Game of Thrones where Tyrion is trying to suggest to Daenerys Targaryen what to do with how she can approach certain enemies and certain allies and etc., etc. And you as Geralt kind of played the role as Tyrion, the voice in the ear of the monarchies that are ruling the nations. And with CD Projekt Red, it's kind of different because now, instead of being political, it's kind of just being a lot of violence. Now you get to choose how you want to attack certain situations and in certain environments. Take the Corporal Tech hack, for example. The NPCs are a higher level than you, and there's more of them than you, and what's implied is that you'll get destroyed if you try and fight them. They jump you. They put a hack on your character, being able to tell when you're lying and when you're not lying. And you have to make the choice of giving them certain information, knowing that they have the technology to detect when you're lying or not, or trying to fight them. And if you fight them, it'll go very, very badly. So the demo proceeds with the character giving the Corpo representative whatever they want, and they strike a deal. The Corpo Tech agent gives you the, I think, credits or euros or something that allows you to go buy the drone that you're after. Now, you don't have to buy the drone. You can go in guns blazing and, oh, I know it feels so tempting to do it, but CD Projekt Red had other intentions in mind. They decided, you know what, let's show off our dynamic choice system. Let's have the player strike up a bargain with the gang that has captured the gun. And this introduces a new party into which you have to please. You have to first please the major player in the city. Then you negotiated a deal with the Corpo Tech people. You now want to, they don't care about the drone. They want to just kill the gang. And now you have to please the gang. You have to give them the credits to buy the drone. And all of this, at any point in time, you can change your decision. You can maybe fight the Corpo Tech agents. You can maybe, during the negotiation process, you can maybe just kill all of the gang members. But no, the negotiation goes through. But it turns out that the Corpo Tech agents, they betrayed you. So now, or not betrayed, but they tricked you into providing a bug into the credits that the gang puts into their mainframe, and it hacks everyone, and you start killing a bunch of people. And that leads to a conflict that leads to the death of the major gang member that you first see when you get introduced to him. And all of that is dynamic. It can happen in a whole bunch of different ways. Maybe you, instead of the Corpo Tech, you buy the units with your own money, and now you just walk out clean. Or you go in guns blazing and you take the drone, and maybe you take the credits that the Corpo Tech agent gave you. There's so many different choices that you have with Cyberpunk 2077. I can't wait to see more of this game. Hopefully next year. I'm gonna leave you with this. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for the past couple of weeks, like everyone else on the planet who owns a PS4 and Xbox One. Everyone's been playing this game. Rockstar is a otherworldly game developer. They've proven that even after 5 years of just pure silence, we really haven't seen the developer do anything new except create a bunch of content for GTA Online. But even after 5 years, they've shaken off the rust. They've created a game that has PC-level graphics on a console. They've created a game where a lot of people, I can't believe how good of a character Arthur Morgan is comparatively to John Marston. And John's a phenomenal character, but Arthur is a really, really good character. The combat needs a little bit of work, but it's still a really, really great game. And Rockstar, they are one of those once-in-a-lifetime developers where we as gamers are privileged to buy their games, because their games, they aren't just video games, they're works of great entertainment. People love Red Dead Redemption 2, not because it has multiplayer, not because the combat is great, but because of how much love and dedication Rockstar has put into that game. And I think CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077, they've already proven themselves with The Witcher 3. It's done and dusted. It's written in cement. If you have any questions about CD Projekt Red, I implore you to go and play The Witcher 3. But this will just propel their reputation as one of the best game developers currently creating games. Yet again. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. I'm so happy to have created this video. I hope you liked it too. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.